All right, team, let's talk about 5 profit secrets that will change your life today if you do the work. I don't know about you, but I've been in many situations over the last 20 years in business where I have been needing to get a surge of profits, needing to get a surge of revenue, needing to make sure my balance sheet looked better than it did in the moment. And if you are in that position right now and you're wondering how the frick do we do this? Well, of course, here at Relentless Education, we got you. We're going to be running you through 5 of these secrets right here, right now, so you can get these wins on the board. So I'm going to be sharing these secrets. They're going to skyrocket your profits, but you must do the work. You know, money isn't just a scorecard. It's the oxygen that keeps your business alive. You know that. I know that. So let's face the facts and act accordingly. True? So let's get your coaching and consulting business breathing deep, living large, thriving, not just surviving. And honestly, if you can implement these top 5 strategies, these 5 secrets, you are going to move forward at a rapid freaking pace. So here's the hard truth. If your business isn't growing its profits, it's dying. It's not enough to love what you do. You've got to make it financially sustainable. It has to be commercially viable. Otherwise, you're running a charity. You're not running a business. That's why we're diving into these 5 strategies, these 5 areas. And I would love for you to implement the tactics immediately. Take this opportunity as I speak to think about your business, think about your products, think about your price points, think about your systems. Think about how you can implement what I'm going through right here, right now, and make these incremental changes over time so you can absolutely get the profit margins that you deserve. All right, fam, profit secret number 1, it's lead generation. Let's talk about filling the funnel. Leads are the lifeblood of your business. I don't know if you've been in a position with no leads before, but you can have the greatest business in the world. And if nobody's coming to your door knocking, wanting what you've got, you don't have a business. You've got a cool thing. But not just any leads are we looking for. We want qualified leads, ready to buy leads. So how do you get them? Well, some of the ways are through your targeted content marketing that solves real problems. And I'm talking about real problems, not fluffy, not vague. A social media strategy that engages and doesn't just broadcast. Email marketing that nurtures, and a referral system that turns your customers into sales immediately. So let me share with you what me and Maddie and the Relentless team here focus on first and foremost to make sure you fill your pipeline and get leads immediately. Number 1, making sure that your social media content is on point, solving problems, speak to your avatar, and actually adds value. Remember, your clients are going to spy before they buy. You need to make sure you're putting your best foot forward and, of course, flexing your skills online. People aren't even going to go to your website anymore. They're going to go to your social media and they want to see what you are about. And of course, if you have the chops to help them succeed. So make sure your content marketing strategy is on point. You're looking at the latest trends. You're dialing it in. You're improving. You're looking at the data and it is always getting better. You've really just got to find the type of content that suits your personality style, that suits you, so you can optimize and get better at it every single time. Like I said, clients spy before they buy. So make sure when they're spying on you that you are absolutely wowing them with who you are, your brand, and of course, the value that you're prepared to give. Number 2, we're going to be focusing on an organic strategy. Now, there's an array of weapons, so to speak, in the organic plane. Anything from social media outreach strategies, inbound strategies, referral strategies. You've got JV strategies. The list goes on. And we teach so many of these at such a high level. But understand the organic strategies are going to cost you not financially, but they're going to cost you in sweat equity. They're going to cost you in time. So with a little bit more elbow grease, you're going to be able to make these work. That's why I'm always recommending to clients to delegate the organic strategies as fast as possible. So then you can work on the 3rd tier, which I'm about to go through, which is your paid advertising strategy. This is my personal favorite. Literally sold millions and millions based off paid advertising. And of course, we absolutely specialize this and help you run this at Relentless Education. But with a paid advertising strategy, you get to dial in your dream avatar in such a precise way that you are able to qualify leads at a way higher level. And of course, with less physical effort, less sweat equity from you. So I'm always a big fan of getting to paid ads as soon as possible, because for an input of money, you are very quickly going to see your averages and figure out how much you're going to get back with an adequate amount put in. And then it is just like a slot machine, in and out, in and out. You'll figure out you might need to put $500 in and you're guaranteed to get $500 out when you test, measure, and optimize your funnel and paid ad strategy. So from lead generation, one of the best ways to increase your profits rapidly, dial it in. Is your social media content on point? Check it. Is your organic strategy on point? Check it. And of course, is your paid ad strategy on point, working optimally to give you leads every single day? If they're not, we need to review these immediately. That could absolutely be the difference that makes a difference between a 100K business and $1 million business. Secret number 2, it's your conversion rate. Let's turn them into gold. When your leads are coming in, if you're not converting them, it's going to be a big freaking issue for you. You can have 1 million leads on the table, ready to go, knocking down your door. But if your scripting's off, if you are not able to convert, then you're in big strife. So conversion rates are where the magic actually happens. It's not just about traffic. It's about getting that traffic to say, take my freaking money. So let's calculate your current conversion rate and set a bold, but of course an achievable goal to increase it day by day. Remember, even a small increase can mean big bucks. And that's why it's so mind-blowing and so important that you're tracking your data every single day. Your messaging, the urgency you create, and the sales process are all levers you can pull to increase conversion rate. So let me give you 3 go-to action steps for you to think about and take to increase your conversion rate. Number 1, conversion rate audit. Let's have an audit. Let's know our numbers. Review your sales funnel and identify one area with the lowest conversion rate. Develop a plan to address this weak point, perhaps by tweaking your sales copy or adding in a testimonial. So from a marketing standpoint, you can absolutely increase your conversion rate. Number 2, create some urgency in your scripting. Create some urgency in the sales call or even in your copy. Introduce a time-sensitive bonus for signing up for your service in the next 48 hours. Something like that is always going to help people make a decision a little bit faster. Doesn't matter if you understand the psychology of sales or not. We're all triggered by this. It's hilarious, but true. So track the improvements in the conversion rates and the results from the incentives that you put forward and start figuring out which ones work best for your avatar and your marketplace. And lastly, have a look at your scripting. You know, the sales process and optimizing the script is so freaking important. If your conversion rate is lower on a phone call or conversion rate is lower in your DM strategy, you need to change the language. You need to make sure that you are framing adequately. You are using the right language and the right scripting to take your client from curious to committed every single day. So always be analyzing your script. Start making the tweaks in incremental amounts. So of course you can track it, and then you'll be able to see that increase or decrease on a daily timeline. And of course, when you start to see that increase, identify what the change was, make sure it goes into the script for you and your whole sales team, and keep those improvements going. All right, profit secret number 3, the number of transactions. This is about selling, and selling some more. We all want to make more sales, and this is another great way to boost those profits. So you've got leads, you're converting them now. Let's get them to buy more, because this is such a simple and easy way to increase those profits rapidly when the customers and the clients are already there. So increase the number of transactions through smart strategies like upselling, cross-selling, and even some cool subscription models within your coaching consulting business can help you make more money and more profits now. Your action item is to pick one strategy, and I want you to execute this. So let me give you 3 quick win examples. Number 1 is like an upsell strategy. Develop an upselling strategy where you offer an enhanced package at the point of sale. This could be an additional coaching call, accountability, access to some exclusive resources that weren't added in. An upsell strategy can help you absolutely increase your profits rapidly, especially when your clients are already trusting and wanting more from you. Number two, you can implement a cross-selling campaign. Identify complementary services or products you can offer to existing clients. Set up a targeted email campaign of past clients and promote these additional offerings to get some quick wins on the board. These are really good in those moments. Again, we have ups and downs in business. We all know that. So if you're having a month where you are struggling to hit your profit margins or struggling to hit your sales targets, these little strategies can give you those quick bumps, but of course, implemented over time will give you large ROI and those profits you really want to deserve. And number three, a cool little idea could be a subscription model implemented into your coaching or consulting business. You know, there's so many cool ways of implementing subscription-based models for your services and offering on a monthly basis to just get that recurring revenue in. And now, for example, with AI, it's easier than ever. You could have an accountability subscription system through AI where your clients are paying you a subscription weekly or monthly to get access to extra accountability. Or maybe it's extra Q&A through AI, or it could just be manual. But all of these things can help you get more profits immediately into your business and get those wins on the board. Again, so many ways to skin a cat, but here is some food for thought. Think about how you can implement any of those three ways and maximize secret number three to get more profits now. Profit secret number four, increase the average revenue per sale. Maximizing each sale is your priority and your responsibility. Every single sale counts, but some can count for more. That's for damn sure. That's where your average dollar sale comes in. Offer premium options, add-ons. I want you to think about this. You can offer premium options, add-ons, and price hikes where value is completely added. And of course, it's going to make a huge difference to your bottom line. Here are some quick win examples that I want you to think about where you can potentially optimize and add this into your current business. So number one, you could think about premium package creation. Design a high-end package above what you're currently offering that includes your best resources, direct access to you, and personalized strategies. If you're running a simple group coaching model, you can have an elite version of that or a VIP version of that where they get more access to you and you charge a premium. Offer this as the gold standard of what your clients can attain. I promise you there is a percentage of your market that wants this and they want it now. The second thing to think of is add-ons. You can make a list of possible add-ons and upgrades that you can add in to sell to your clients. This could be anything from extra ebooks, workbooks, extra workshops, retreats, anything that is going to add value, change their life, and of course, increase your bottom line. So again, at the point of sale, you could upsell the retreat. At the point of sale, you could upsell a specialty one-on-one package. At the point of sale, you can offer whatever is going to help that client succeed more in what they want to achieve and what they want to do. And of course, it's going to make a big difference to your business. What a great way to increase profits. All right, number three, this is an important one and one that really all of us should be thinking about now, especially with inflation and as times change out in the real world and the marketplace. We need to think about this, and that is price increase strategy, increasing your price points. I know a lot of you are scared to do this, but this is one of the awesome levers that you can pull to get a huge bump in your profits, in your bottom line, right here, right now, and it's probably one you deserve. And so most coaches that I speak to, most consultants that I speak to, their biggest problem is that they charge too little. They don't see the value or understand the value that they're actually providing. They don't realize that they could be charging a premium or a lot more than they currently are. Think about this. If you are charging $2,000 for your package and you increase it to $5,000, that's a $3,000 bump immediately. Now, do you need to have the value in order to do that? Freaking oath you do. Of course you do. You need to make sure that your value is matching. You need to make sure you're over delivering. Anything less is unacceptable. But you can do that. You can do that and increase your price point and get an extraordinary bump in your profit margin and bottom line instantaneously right here, right now. So be brave and be bold and think about, can you increase your price point? Do some really good market research. Check out what the competitors are doing. If everybody is above you, You need to make this move right here, right now. Add the value, increase the price point, and get the profits you deserve. Profit secret number 5. This is about increasing your margins and making sure that you are understanding the expenses. It's not only about increasing sales sometimes, it's also about decreasing costs. It's not just about making money, it's about keeping it. We can make it. I'm sure we can all make it, but can you keep it? Can you multiply it? Profit margins tell you how well you're doing exactly that. Are you wasting resources? Could we be outsourcing things that we are currently overpaying for internally? And I want you to think about this carefully. I want you to scrutinize your bottom line, scrutinize your expenses, and make pragmatic calls around this. This can often be hidden gold. This can often be a hidden treasure trove of profit for you when you start to analyze the numbers and make some really logical, pragmatic choices on the daily basis. So let's take these action steps. Number 1, cost analysis. Go through your P&L. If you don't understand the numbers, sit with your accountant, sit with a mentor, but have a look at your costs, have a look at the expenses and analyze what you can pull back on. Are there some subscriptions or software that you're overpaying for and you don't use? Are you overpaying staff? Do you have too many staff? Do you have rents that are just too high? I mean, there's so many layers to your expenses that you can look at, optimize and decrease to get better results in your business and life today. But you cannot see where the gaps are. You cannot see the black holes of expenses if you do not analyze them and you do not accurately judge them. So take my advice, analyze them every single week, even every single day. The more you look at it, the more questions you ask, the more gold you're going to find. Another really cool thing, number 2, is process efficiency reviews. Make sure you are reviewing team efficiency. Make sure you are reviewing your own efficiency. You need to ask the question, are you getting your dollar's worth? Are you absolutely maximizing every single hour, whether it's you or your team or people that you're outsourcing to? It doesn't matter. You need to make sure that your current processes are on point and that you are not draining any resources. You need to make sure that your team is a peak performance team and that the hours are not being wasted and the resources are not being drained. This is so important for you to scale a high performance company, scale a high performance team, and of course, maximize all your resources. This again can be, unfortunately, a hidden black hole or a hidden hole of gold, whichever way you want to view it. But often there will be huge efficiencies that can be made when you analyze this correctly and when you do the work to optimize it right here, right now. So take my advice, review your team, review all the processes, find those efficiencies and save money now. Profits are also in the savings. And then number 3, this is a really good one. Think about an outsourcing plan. Identify tasks that are not required for you or your internal team that you can potentially outsource to freelancers, to agencies, whatever it may be. But often you can trim costs massively via outsourcing some of the heavy lifting that is currently happening internally. So if you check that out and if you're analyzing team, analyzing efficiency, and you can figure out that your margins are going to be greater if you outsource, absolutely pull the trigger on it. You still need quality, yes, and you can manage that with a good system and good management. But a lot of the time, outsourcing can save you a whole lot of money and a whole lot of time. And of course, give you not only financial freedom you're looking for, but the time freedom that you're looking for. And I know that's one of your top priorities as well. So think about outsourcing. Check the bottom line and see the profits skyrocket. So there you have it, team, the 5 secrets that will change your life and business today. If you do the work, of course, if you do the analyzation, and of course, if you push the team. So don't let this be another video that you watch and you forget. Action is key. We know this. I want you to step up and do what you need to do to get more profits right here, right now. Your whole world will change. Your family's world will change. Your community will change if you are thriving. Don't feel guilty and don't feel bad about wanting more profits. This is what business is for. So remember this, your business is a vehicle for your life, not the other way around. Take these strategies, implement them, and watch your profits and your freedom absolutely soar. I hope you've loved this. If you do, please go ahead, share, like, let someone know, teach someone how to increase their profits today. If you just got one good idea, I really hope that you can implement it. And again, see that bottom line increase. So you will not only survive, but you will be thriving. Can't wait to see you win. We'll see you on the next session.